What a win for my Orlando Magic. All right, if you guys didn't watch the game, all right, let's talk about it. Just move the camera up. I want to hear your thoughts down below. The Jabari Smith versus Paolo Banchero. And you guys know, I thought for the longest time that we were going to get ourselves Jabari Smith, but I always said that if we didn't draft Jabari Smith, I wanted it to be Paolo Banchero, and I was very happy with that choice. Paolo Banchero came out tonight, and honestly, it wasn't Paolo Banchero who stole the show. It was Caleb Houston. Caleb Houston came out tonight, and he was fantastic. Looking like Michigan just gave us another stud potentially, and he was our leading scorer. Okay, I was honestly impressed by what Caleb Houston was doing out there. I knew who Caleb Houston was coming out of Michigan. He was this guy, 6'8" with, I believe, what was it? 6'8" with I think a 7-foot wingspan. He's got a great size, like 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan. Okay, and he was a guy who averaged under 40% from the field, 35 from 3 in college, had only like 10 points a night, 4 rebounds. But he came out here, 5-star recruit. People forgot about him. He was hitting everything, 7 for 12 from the field, 5 for 9 from 3, Caleb Houston. Okay, Caleb Houston's a real player. Then we saw RJ Hampton come out and grab 11 rebounds. Dude, RJ Hampton was out there. I know he couldn't hit the right side of a barn, but he was doing a little everything. So really the people that stole the show in game one, in my opinion, were obviously Paolo Banchero. Dude, he had this one play where he dished it to, I believe it was Emmanuel Terry, and Emmanuel Terry went up to dunk it, but he got blocked by Josh Christopher, and Josh Christopher stole the play. But Paolo mid-jump through that thing. It was pretty cool. So really, I think, yeah, Caleb Houston, Paolo Banchero, and RJ Hampton were my top 3 players, but also Devin Kennedy. Devin Kennedy was hitting it from 3 all over the floor, was just strapped. He just couldn't, he really was just hitting everything. And then he had a few free throws. But Paolo, he had like 6 assists. I know the rebounds weren't the most exciting thing, but let's go over to the Houston Rockets. Jabari Smith, you could argue wasn't super efficient, but man, was this guy competitive, talking crap, dishing the ball, setting up teammates, had a few assists, had a steal, was grabbing rebounds, out-rebounded Paolo Banchero. And I know Jabari Smith wanted to have a great night, but I really think Tari Eason and Josh Christopher. Tari Eason was hitting threes. Okay, Tari Eason was out there hitting threes, grabbing rebounds, and it was fun. We were seeing the offense. I know he wasn't super efficient, but it was Josh Christopher who came out, and again, don't expect super efficient basketball out here in Summer League, but you want him to be efficient, but don't expect it. And Josh Christopher was the leading scorer for the Rockets, and he was just all over the floor scoring, doing a little bit of everything. But the Orlando Magic had a bit more experience on their side, and it was fun. I mean, obviously, we wanted to see probably Usman Garuba. I mean, Ty Washington was fun. And look, with Caleb Houston, I want to talk about him. He was a guy that, like, Caleb Houston, I think he's an interesting prospect because as of where he is right now, he could be a good player as he gets stronger and becomes more capable of using his frame and physicality on defense while also becoming an effective scorer or shooter, AK. I think he's a guy who could morph into something valuable. And I think he's good. I think he could be good. And I think he's somebody you guys should watch out for. But I was impressed, to be honest, by a guy. I don't know why I moved my camera so much, but this is so much better. I honestly thought this summer league was a good performance, and the Orlando Magic did a decent job. Okay, it was pretty good. I want to hear. Is there anything you guys think they should have done maybe different? For me, I think they did a solid job, and I don't know. I don't know if there was anything else I would have changed because, again, this is the first time people have played basketball in like what months, 5-on-5. First time they've played 5-on-5. So you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. Don't be over here I don't know. My girlfriend's calling me, so gonna have to wrap this up. I love you.